What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on? What's going on, man? Give me 1 minute, yo. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Oh man. Sorry, hustling. Yeah, what's good? What's good? What's going on, y'all? You already know what it is. This is Tune In Sports. It's Tune In Sports. Back at it. What's going on with y'all, man? Salute to Breezy. Game one loss to the Nets. Oh man, game one. Yeah, all right. Hey, we gonna see.
Shame. Shame.
Stay off the weed.
Yeah, Breezy, man, you gotta stay off that, man. Yeah, man. Game one loss to the Nets. You cooking up something though. You cooking. What's good, Pull Up Podcast, man? Salute to the Pull Up Podcast, man. What's going on with y'all? Appreciate y'all for dropping by, man, and sharing your time. Yeah, you gotta stay off that stuff, man. I mean, to each his own. I mean, I wouldn't, prescribe to it. I wouldn't, mess with that. But yeah, if he think the Nets gonna do that, then okay. Nah, though. I wish I would have went a lot earlier, man. I'm a little late, but so basically, what I was getting ready to talk about today, real quick, basically, what to expect with Ty Jerome. Like, what would a successful 2023 2024 season look like for newly added Ty Jerome for the Cavaliers? I saw the article and I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, let's get right into it, man. But I think Ty Jerome, a lot of people say Ty Jerome is a sneaky pickup for the Cavaliers, and I think it was a good addition along with the Yang, Damian Jones, and Max Juice, and a couple guys like that. So with the Ty Jerome thing, though, um, this signing it means a lot more. When before it means a lot more now. Like with the future of Ricky Rubio still in question, and there are like question marks. I have no answer to it. I have no answer to it at all. With Rubio future, is he retiring and all that stuff? That still remain like question marks, of course. And I just think we have to wait and see. But we got next season knocking at the door. Like it's already like here. Like football season is here, but we got basketball season. It's gonna be right back. When we got training camps towards the end of September, right? And then October, get ready for the preseason and everything. So the season already knocking at the door. And I think we picked up we had some decent pickups. And some people was already like panicking. Like, yo, who's gonna be the backup point guard with Rubio, going out so far? Like who's gonna be the point guard? Or, you had some people calling Rubio soft, and you had you had some people talking crazy, right? You had some people call him soft because of the whole he need to take time off and stuff like that. And I won't go crazy like that when it comes to like the mental health, and depression stuff and all that stuff. I'm not gonna like Davis like they be saying some things, right? So they call him out for that. But some people actually understand, right? And I see it like, okay, Rubio, you need some time off. That's cool. I'll leave it at that, and hopefully he can come back. But if not, it's also cool. If not right away, it's cool. We still have some guys on the team who I know that can fill the slot for Ricky Rubio. And shout out to Rubio, man. Like, he shout out to Rubio, man. He came back a little too early. Um, Prematurely came back, but at least we saw like what he was capable of and not capable of doing. We definitely seen that. So yeah, shout out to Rubio. So we have a bench of a couple guards, who could potentially handle the ball for us. We have Levert, who can play the 2 and the 3 and the 1. We have Sam Merrill, who I don't really expect to have much at point guard duties, but worst case scenario, sure. I know he displayed his playmaking in the summer league, right? Um, but yeah, I don't expect him to really do that. I really want him more so for shooting. I just want him shooting the ball. But worst case scenario, you got Sam in the back pocket, and we got my dude Craig Porter Jr., who's on a 2-way contract. Who I believe is an underrated pickup for us, like Imani Basis. That's another guy you should look out for. Um, so yeah, Craig Porter Jr. Look out for that name, and then you have guys like Ty Jerome. You have Ty Jerome, Donovan Mitchell, childhood friend, from New York. Both from New York, man. Ty Jerome's from New York. Who I think is a decent pickup by Kobe Altman. I think they did a good job signing Ty Jerome. I didn't see it coming, but you get Ty Jerome, one of Donovan Mitchell buddies. You got a few Donovan Mitchell buddies on this team, right? And then of course they try to add Royce O'Neal. That didn't happen, not yet at least, but it didn't happen. But Ty Jerome is him and Donovan, they childhood friends, played AAU together. Um, Ty Jerome, um, he's here for 2 years. He's on a friendly deal, of course. His last team was with the Warriors, who I think had no intentions on matching out offer at all. So we was able to sign him, and I believe he was on a 2-way contract with them, right? Because he only played about 45 games. And in his article it said he only had had that amount. He was on a 2-way. So I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. He's on a 2-way contract, right? But let me just tell you, Cavs fans, that think this is a decent signing. It is, but what I hear from some Warriors fans is Ty Jerome is whack. Like, in a sense, they said Ty Jerome is whack. The way they talk about Ty Jerome, I don't think is in a good light. Or he didn't do nothing with them. And I don't watch Warriors games like that. I only watch it here and there, like it was on TV. So I can't really say what he did for the Warriors in the 45 games he played, right? Um, but the Cavs fans are excited about it. Warriors fans, I think they not really giving Ty Jerome that I don't know if they get Ty Jerome that same respect. I gotta ask some Warriors fans about Ty Jerome. I think last time I heard Ty Jerome don't even bring his name up, but I'm looking for Ty Jerome. Like, I'm not looking for Ty Jerome to move the needle or play a great amount of minutes or be what an old Rubio could be. But again, he's coming in to fill that slot. I do think there's a role for him to play here, and you got guys ahead of him in the rotation. That would be like Levert, Okoro, because as of now, Okoro he's coming off the bench unless he beat out Strus when camp begins. Unless he beats Strus, Isaac Okoro will be coming off the bench. So Levert, Okoro, Niang, and then you got guys like Ty Jerome, that's coming in, and you got Jones, Sam, and Wade as well. Um, shoot, you got guys like Jones and Wade and Sam, and yeah, those are the guys you got. Now, do I see a situation where Jerome was more playing the 1 and the 2 because of the shooting? Of course, he can provide, and occasionally bringing the ball up as well, as being off the ball. He could play both of them, the 1 and the 2. Because I could imagine JB line him up with Levert and his buddy Mitchell or DG and seeing what it looks like, and what works and what might not work. But he's not gonna be in no closing lineups, man. But he's definitely gonna have, with Rubio out, he's definitely gonna have the point guard duties of playing, being that point guard for us, being that backup. One or the two, whatever. Um, so let me get straight to it. Let me fast forward. Um, in this video, I'm about to play this video for y'all. Todd Jerome. In this video, I'm gonna play. You will see Jerome game like a small sample size, I would say, from when he was going crazy on the Cavs. Yeah, he went crazy on us, right? You will see his decision making, his playmaking abilities, being able to shoot it over defenders, and being able to like to get some floaters up, especially on the smaller guards. and Okoro was guarding him in his clips too, and Neto on some of these plays, and he even made one of our guys fall, yo. I seen that he made I think it was Neto. He even made one of them fall,
Shame.
man.
Shame.
He even made one of them fall on the floor, man. Yeah, man. But that's what you're gonna see in this video. I'm going to play for y'all. This game, Cavs fans wasn't happy about losing to like, cause it was the second and third unit that beat us, right? Cause we lost this game against the Warriors, and it was like the second and the third unit, that and the, it was the second and third unit that beat us with the Warriors. But let's get to the video. Let me get to the video of Ty Jerome. We're gonna show a sample size, a small sample size of Ty Jerome from this game, just this game. Let's play some of these highlights. So yeah, not the most athletic, but he definitely will be able to handle the backup point guard duties, I believe. And that was his thing with the Warriors. He did play for OKC as well. He had a good 3-point percentage here with OKC. I think what was it? Was it his first season? I forgot, but that was his stint with the Warriors. That was the game he beat the Cavs. The second and third unit they just beat the Cavs. I was not expecting it, but it happened. And then and that's crazy, right? In 18 minutes he averaged 6.9, basically 7 points and 3 assists with the Golden State Warriors, and he shot almost 39% from deep on a two-way contract. He was on a two-way contract playing for the Warriors. And you know what? You know what? Um, that game against the Cavs, you know, I think that's what it was. What our staff and scouts saw, what Jerome did to us, that game, man. When they didn't have nobody playing, like they was giving us the business. No Curry, no Clay, and no Dre. And Jerome had over 20 points and was dishing out the rock, of course. And if we can get that out of Ty Jerome, if we get that out of him, not the exact numbers, but him coming off the bench and giving us good production like that, then I look at it as a win for us. I look at it as a win for us. If you look at the 3 point percentage, it definitely catches the eye. And him being 6'5" and being capable of playmaking, and if he's like I say, he's not the most athletic, right? But if he can give a little bit, a tad, like if he just get effort on defense, I can't be mad. Um, that's probably a question mark for me, right, with the defense. And going up against probably smaller guards. We gonna see though. We gonna see, man. But I can't be mad. Like all I ask for on defense, just give the effort, man. Donovan and Darius, I know y'all say the midget backcourt thing, but they actually gives effort on defense. They actually get effort on defense if you watch them throughout the season, man. JB had these guys buying in, for the most part. But if he could just get effort on defense, I think we good, right? I can't be too mad. Because again, these moves, well, additions, it replaces what you lost in a Lamar Stevens and a Jetty Osman. The Jedi. This replaces those moves, in my opinion. It replaces the Neto. Neto, Neto ain't give you the he ain't gonna be giving you the shooting ability. Shout out to Neto. But guys like Neto and Stevens, they not giving you nothing from the outside. And I think you need that, with guards and whatever. You need to have the ability to shoot from the outside, man, and not be a liability from the outside. But he replaces Neto, the Stevens of the world, Lamar Stevens. It replaces the guys who we barely was using in these games. You know what I mean? Because if you just got to look at it, right? If you look at it, those the guys that was those are guys that they wasn't giving you much, man. Sometimes they wasn't even playing. We're not asking for him to be like the guy, right? Ty Jerome, speaking of, or play starting minutes, or even be the sixth man off the bench, right? That would be Kaz LeVert role. We are asking him to play a lesser role for us off the bench and give at least quality minutes, right? And I think he's going to be able to do that with this Cavs team. Because like I said, Rubio is a question mark, and he could be coming from a third string point guard, right? Because if we place him at the point guard, he gonna become he gonna move on up, right? Might be the second string point guard. But if we can get that in Cleveland, it's a win-win. And just getting our guys to play good team defense. So again, Jerome is not Ricky Rubio, but I can't argue that the Rubio we got so far, coming back from injury, you can't tell me he can't be a better version than that. Come on now. Come on now. You can't tell me he can't be a better version than that Rubio we got. I think so. I think so. I think he could be a better version than that Rubio. And he provides a shooting with or without the ball in terms of like off the catch and shoot. Like, come on now. I come on, man. Like, I won't make no premature predictions, but like what I've seen and know, I think Ty Jerome will be a plus instead of a minus. Compared to what we had previously put out there on the floor, of course. Now, my Cleveland fans and Cavs fans around the world, what do y'all think, man? What do you think? What do you think a successful season for Ty Jerome with this team will look like or will be? What are some of y'all expectations and numbers? Like, you think he'll put up like this amount? Like, what do you think, man? Like what do you think he'll put up, or what would you love for him to put up off the bench? Me personally, if you can start off playing better than Rubio from last year, you already off to a good start, right? And to add context to that, again, Rubio, he came back too fast from his injury. I mean, he actually tore his ACL, right? So I just had to add context to that, man. Cause Rubio ain't no, he wasn't no scrub, but Rubio just not the same, man. He needs some time off. I don't want to say it's over like with Rubio, but like just be prepared. Like if just be prepared if it happens, right? And we can start getting Craig Porter Jr. ready, um, and the G League as well, and ready to get to work. But I like I said, I think this is a good signing. Um, this is a shooting league, and you need guys who can make shots and play respectable defense, man. And I think Ty Jerome at least offers one of that. Definitely being a good shooter from the outside for us, and being able to handle the point guard position, handle the point guard duties. So I'm excited, man. Again, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man, about Ty Jerome, man. What do you think a successful season is? What do y'all want out of Ty Jerome for this Cavs team? Do you think he'll be better than Rick Rubio? Let me know what y'all think, man. But I think I covered what I wanted to cover, man. Um, yeah, I think I covered what I wanted to cover, man. But again, shout out to everyone viewing the live and on the playback. I appreciate everyone who show love, and I appreciate everyone who want to show love, but they really can't. What's understood do not have to be explained, man. But I like to thank you, and you. That's been my time, man. Peace and love. Hit that like button. It's free. I'm gonna play Ty Jerome clip one more time, and I'm gonna hit that into the live, man. But shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all for real.